The Bloxburg school update is finally here, complete with tons of new items, new skills features, new graduation feature which increases your overall job earnings, new teacher's job, new classes, and of course a huge new school for you to explore. Hey glossettes, welcome back. How are you guys doing today? Now we are going to get straight into this and check out every single thing that's new in the new Bloxburg school update. Now before we head over to the school itself, we are going to hop into build mode and actually check out all of the new items because we have quite a lot. So we're going to start with build, and first of all in build we have a new platform lift which looks pretty cool. Then we also have a new thin metal fence. We have, oh my goodness, we have indoor bleachers. So this is like a kind of bleachers foundation. We have these are bleacher stairs, and then we have the bleachers chairs. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. Then we also have a set of metal bleachers which is basically the same. So we have that, we have the stairs, and then we have the chairs too. These are absolutely adorable. If we go over to decorate, we have so much stuff. Oh my goodness. Now a lot of it is locked. For example, the desk locked because some of this is for skills and some of this is for the teacher job, but I'm going to go over how all of that works in a little bit. We're just going to look at everything first, so I'll go over the locked stuff as well. We have a cafeteria food station, a drop down projector, chemistry counters, then we have a locker room bench. We also have a school desk. We have, oh my goodness me, a little chess set which is so cute. We have a high school teacher trophy which you get for completing the teacher job. We then have a bunch of banners. So we have a wall mounted pennant. We have, oh my goodness, we have this one, we have this one. I'm pretty sure you can put decals on all of these as well. We have another one like this, and then we have a bunch of different posters here which are all kind of like little, just kind of like, this one's like a band. We have a hip hop thing. We have the no phones allowed. There's so many posters. We also have a periodic table poster and a solar system poster, but they're both locked behind the teacher job as well. This is actually crazy. Then we have a wall mounted basketball hoop. We have a basketball rack. We have an empty ball rack. We also have a cafeteria table, a round one as well, and then like another one. There's like 3 different kind of variants. One of them's tall. We have a locker room kind of hook thing for like changing rooms. We have a school locker. We have a freestanding whiteboard. We have a insanely tall stadium light tower. Let me kind of look at this. This thing is absolutely humongous and incredibly bright, so I'm actually going to put it over there. We have, oh my goodness, wait, this is adorable. We have a photocopier, finally. That is so cute. We have a microscope, which is crazy. We have clay sculpting tools. We have a set of paintbrushes. We have a scale. Oh my god, there's so many decorations. We have a scale weight. We have a ton of different beakers. I have wanted beakers in the game for so long. Look at all these. I'm not going to place all of them down because there is like actually a ton. They all have a full and empty variant, and you can also color all of them too, so you can make like bright pink potions if you want to. We have a clay block. This is all to do with the classes, by the way. Obviously we have a pottery wheel. Oh my god, we have a pottery kiln. Wait, this is adorable. We have a book cart. We have a school bell that's locked. We have a curtain control winch, which we're just gonna put over there for now. Metal food tray. There's tons and tons of stuff. Wall mounted locker hook, a whiteboard and a chalkboard that are locked. We have a ceramic glaze. We have a electric guitar, and finally we have a classic piano. So I think those two are revamped items, but this is all the items you get in build mode. Obviously some of them are locked, and that is because a lot of this stuff you do unlock through your skills. Now my skills are already maxed out, but if I go into art you can see that the pottery stuff is through the art skill, but I obviously have everything so I can kind of place it all down. But this is incredible. There is so much stuff. I don't want to waste time on this for too long, but what I'm also going to do is talk you through the kind of teacher job and the earnings thing. So first of all, if you go into work, obviously we have a new teacher job which we'll see in a second, and if you click into this you can then see when you can unlock everything. But if we also go back on our phone here, you can see we have a new Bloxburg High School app, and if we go into this will show your kind of like progress in the school. So we have a freshman role, a sophomore role, a junior role, and a senior role, and once you complete all of this you will graduate. And as you can see, it also says the current job pay bonus, because once you get all of this and the kind of like the more tiers you go up, the more the percent will go up, and you will make more money from doing kind of jobs in Bloxburg, which is so cool. And obviously you need experience for these, but you will get all of the experience whilst doing the classes at Bloxburg High. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I'm just so excited to go to the new school itself, so we are going to go over there right now. You can also click the go to campus button, which is probably going to be quicker, so I'm just going to do that. And here we are. Oh my goodness, here we have Bloxburg High School. This actually looks incredible. Oh my gosh, look at this. This thing is absolutely huge, and I'm going to be giving you a full tour of it today. So first of all, at the start we have some kind of like parking areas. This is what the front looks like. It is absolutely gorgeous. We are going to head in inside. So here is the entrance. We're gonna go in here. First of all, we have to our left a front office. This is just an office area. We also have the principal's office, and she's kind of chilling here. Her name is Miss Estrada. And then if we go back out and we go through the main doors, we have this gorgeous hallway. Oh my goodness, who is this guy? We have this gorgeous hallway area. Look at this thing. Who on earth is this? Hello? Pork. Oh my god, this is Billy Goat. This is the little, oh my god, he's the mascot. That is adorable. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with this side, because if you didn't know, I've already tested this, so I know my way around. But first of all, we are gonna look at the lockers feature. So you can claim a locker, and then you can open the locker too, and then we can also customize it. And as you can see, there's a bunch of stuff you can put in your locker, and you get this with the school bucks, which is the new currency. You can also get a backpack. I don't have any of the new currency yet, but you get this from doing classes. Look at them guys, they're already coloring their lockers. But we are gonna get on with the tour. So on this side, we have the cafeteria, and as you can see right now, the cafeteria looks a mess because there's a new cool feature where if I go out here, every kind of certain areas will have this, which is like an iPad, and every 2 minutes someone can claim it and they can control what kind of scene is in that area. So the cafeteria has the food fight frenzy and the glitz and glam. We can also take everything away. So this is kind of it normally. This is the cafeteria. Look at this gorgeous thing. This is actually incredible. We have like a little lunch area here. We have like a little lunch money thing. This is like the cafeteria for the food. I'm assuming we can place food in the, yeah, you can fill it. So you can have like different kind of cafeteria meals. There we go. And it kind of puts food in and you can take a tray. This is so overwhelming. There's absolutely so much stuff. But that is the cafeteria. If we go back out, the only other thing on this side of the building really is the auditorium, which looks crazy. Look at this thing. Can we just pay attention to the roof? The tiles up here look amazing. We have like an upstairs seating area. This is absolutely humongous. It's all set up for a theater show right now, but once again, if we go to this little iPad thing here, we can claim this and I can kind of take everything away and just add the classic stage so you can kind of see it for a second. We have like a music pit. If you go behind here, there is another iPad behind the curtains and like a kind of behind the scenes area. You can go at the back, and then on this side we have like a makeup area too. So this is the auditorium. There's Alicia up there. Absolutely insane. I love this thing. But this is kind of like this side of the school except outside. But if we go over here, first of all, we have the new janitor's job location. So Glenn is in here. If you go in here, you can kind of clean things up around the school. We also have a trophy cabinet and like a little kind of study area. We have a elevator, and then we have the gym. This is the PE class. We have like a scoreboard. This thing actually looks incredible. Look at this thing. It is humongous. We have the PE teacher over here kind of like sprinting on the spot, but this thing is absolutely gorgeous. If we go back out, we have this side of the school. We're not going to go upstairs yet, but if we go to the left, we have some kind of bathrooms in here, which look very, very cute. I wonder if there's any Easter eggs. We have a hallway with some beautiful lockers, and then the first class we have is the art class. Now, it's not actually kind of school time right now, so there's no classes scheduled, but if you go in here, we have this beautiful art class. This is where you will do the kind of classes. I'm not going to do any classes in this video because I'm going to be streaming later, and I'm actually going to be posting a video hopefully tomorrow where I complete and I graduate and I complete this entire thing. But this is the art class. It's so cute. There's like a little kind of storage area in here. If we go across the hall, we have music, which is one of my favorites, and the kind of like the lesson for music is like a rhythm game, and it's so fun. You can see a bit of it on the whiteboard. This looks gorgeous. We also have through here like a little kind of green screen area, which is so cute. Honestly, there is so much to explore in here. If we go back out and we go across the hall, we actually have general studies, and this isn't actually kind of like a class you kind of do. This is actually like a role play classroom. So if you want to role play, you don't have to do the kind of like classes with the mini games. You can just come into the general studies classrooms. There's 2 of them, and you can just role play, which I think is an amazing kind of touch to make sure that the school is balanced for both people who like the games and people who just want to role play. Anyways, at the end of the hall, we have this huge library area. The first thing we have is a teacher's lounge over here, which is cute, but this is the library. It has more stairs and like a door going outside. We have this beautiful space. There's like seating areas. There's like kids areas as well. The ceiling in here is incredible. It's just so humongous. I love it. Oh, there's like computers over here. This thing looks beautiful. If you go up the stairs, you can kind of sit up here too. We're gonna go upstairs and do the second floor now, and then we'll go outside. But here is the upstairs. So this is kind of like the upstairs of the library. And then if we go over here, before we explore the rest of the classes, we have 2 rooms here. We have the nurse's office, where you can come in, you know, if you bump your head or something, you can go in there. And then we have the counselor, which is a very cute little room. I love all the lights. This is adorable. But then if we go back down the hallway upstairs, we have some more lockers, and we have science. Now science, honestly, this looks like my favorite one. This one is so cool. I love this classroom so much, and the kind of like the games for this one is mixing colors and balancing weights, which is why we have scales and kind of potions. But this looks absolutely incredible. Definitely my favorite room. And then across the hall, we have another general studies classroom where you can just role play in. If we go back out, we then have language. So this is a language class where you actually have to kind of mix and match the images together to finish the sentence. We have another teacher over here. This is super cute. And then the last class we have actually isn't a class, it is the teacher job. So if you go in here, you will suddenly get the teacher's job, and then all of the students will spawn in, and what you have to do, for example, this one needs a bathroom pass, so you kind of have to see what they need. Some of them you have to tell them off because they jump on the desk, but this is the new teacher job. It honestly looks adorable. I love all the students, and that's now another way to make money. And obviously to unlock a lot of the school items, you have to kind of advance in teaching. See, this one you have to like tell them off, and that's pretty much it for the job. But we are going to keep going and exploring. I don't want to stay on one thing for too long because there's so much to look at. But we have another bathroom up here. We have these. We then have across the hallway just kind of like a seating area around the top of the kind of main hall here, which looks so adorable. I love the skylights. And then if we go across the hall, we have some more stuff over here, so you can kind of see down into the cafeteria. We also have some doors into the auditorium, and finally down here we have a door onto the roof, which was actually my suggestion, which is kind of crazy. So you can go on the roof, there's a ladder that takes you all the way up, and you can kind of explore up here too. But that's kind of a very quick run through the entire school. And what we're going to do now is actually look at the back and look at the kind of field area, because I think it might be one of my favorite areas of the school. I'm just going to kind of run off the roof and jump down. Oh my gosh, wait, no, I'm missing a whole thing. Wait, let me go back into the gym. So if I go down here, we can go into this door, and we actually have, as you can see, this is like a link to the gym. We have a storage room in here, and then finally we have a changing rooms, which honestly looks so cool. Everything feels so realistic. But we have this, and then if we go back out, there's another door at the end of the gym. We have kind of like the outside area of the school. So first of all, we have a pink tree and like a seating area around it, and this is genuinely my favorite place. I'm gonna sit here all the time. I think it looks adorable. We also have this humongous field area with bleachers and stuff, and this is another area where you can actually claim it with an iPad, and you can put in like a grad ceremony, or you can just have the empty football field, which looks like this. So this is like the huge field area with the track. Honestly, this is so adorable. We have some picnic benches down there as well, but this is kind of what everything looks like. We have bleachers you can sit on, and then at the back we have kind of like this little kind of hangout area as well, which has kind of like a garage in it too. But that is pretty much everything. That is the entire Bloxburg school. My throat really hurts from talking so much. It is honestly incredible. I am genuinely so obsessed with this thing. They have done such an amazing job. I feel like it's better than my expectations were. I feel like I've just talked so much as well, but that is pretty much everything. But that is the entire Bloxburg school. Obviously there is so much more to explore than what I've kind of said in this video. I just wanted to very quickly get this out there so that I could move on and stream and do some other videos too with you guys. But it's incredible, and make sure you go and explore it, and I will be playing this for the next like month. This is gonna be so fun. I can't wait to do the classes too, but I will see you all later. I love you all so much, glossettes. XOXO, Glossy Girl.